So I just watched the Suicide Squad, the new one, and it's pretty great. First off, let me start by saying this. This movie is R-rated and James Gunn makes sure that everyone understands it. So that means tons of gore and game awards. Despite not being in outer space, James Gunn brought the Guardian's charm to this movie. The CGI felt like the live action Pokemon movie, but considering how ambitious this movie was, I can't help but applaud its attempt. Now, since I have quite a bit to say about this here movie, I must slap a spoiler warning right here. So, this movie is insane to say the least, and it is without a doubt a comedy. But that doesn't mean I'm just going to give a pass on certain things. But before I get to the complaining like a little bitch, allow me to state the good. Heimdall as Deadshot, Bloodsports, was the straight man, and his reactions to certain things made me laugh out loud.
We're all gonna die.
I hope so.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And it would be a shame if I didn't mention how awesome his helmet was. Then we have
Here's John Cena!
who is probably my favorite character of the movie. Funny and likable considering how little emotion he can convey through his face. And I loved his over-the-top costume and his nonsensical choice of weapons. So basically John Cena and Heimdall have the exact same skill set as Deadshot. This is made fun of by the movie and I thought it was hilarious.
Robert Dubois. In his hands, anything is a deadly weapon. His father was a mercenary who trained his son to kill from the moment he was born. It's Christopher Smith, known as Peacemaker. In his hands, anything is a deadly weapon. His father was a soldier who trained his son how to kill from the moment he was born.
But unlike the last Suicide Squad, this movie, this one right here, made sure that we understand how reprehensible the squad are,
I don't care how many men, women, and children I need to kill to get it.
while giving us small glimpses into the interesting backstories. The CGI shark and rat lady weren't bad, but John Cena and Heimdall took center stage. And there is also the obscure superhero named Polka Dot Man. And it's actually funny how messed up he is. The main cast is definitely what carries the movie, but Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn was also leagues better than her performance in the previous Suicide Squad. There were a lot of nice shots, a lot of gore, so much gore that it makes the boys look tame. I also loved the use of music to accentuate certain things instead of randomly dropping songs to elongate the soundtrack. Despite having phenomenal character writing and mind-boggling visuals, this movie did have quite a bit of contrivances and plot armor. For an example, in the opening scene, we are introduced to the head bombs, which explodes anyone whoever Amanda Waller wants. But there is a very strange scene that kind of confused me. So Amanda Walker blows up Savant for trying to get to safety. But Harley Quinn was left alive, even though they knew that she survived. But considering how small Harley Quinn's contribution to the main plot is, I can let most of her plot armor and good luck slide. If that was all the plot armor, I would have been happy. But there are a few instances of main characters surviving things they have no ability to survive. As an example, when Jotunheim blows up, Bloodsport manages to run out of the falling tower onto the standing stump of the building, of the tower. But okay, I guess he is a peak human. I can let that one slide. But then he falls off a huge height and breaks through multiple floors. This should render his legs jello. So I'm going to assume he and John Cena are super soldiers. So I can let that one pass as well. Even though I am being rather generous, you will soon find out why. So there's this twist where we find out that the Project Starfish was a research project that was conducted by America.
American goddamn astronauts found Starro. Yankee fucking doodle dandies. Although the Cold War was ended, your government saw the potential in weaponizing such a powerful beast.
So Rick Flag takes a hard drive and says he is going to reveal everything to the world. And since John Cena is a huge patriot, he kills Flag but loses the hard drive. Then Ratcatcher 2 grabs the hard drive and runs away only to get caught by John Cena. And the moment he is about to execute Ratcatcher 2, Bloodsport falls through the floor. Bloodsport falls through the roof, lands right in front of him and shoots a bullet. Okay, so there's quite a bit to unpack here. If Bloodsport didn't break the floor he landed on, or if his hook didn't fail him, Ratcatcher 2 would be killed by John Cena. Now this is a serious problem because in order for Ratcatcher 2 to survive, so many things should happen exactly the way they did. And even if one of these variables changed, the move would end differently. Because if Ratcatcher died by the hands of John Cena, then she won't summon a rat army to kill Starro, and so many people will be doomed. And how much of a range does the rat mind control thing have? It must have summoned the entire rat population of the island, because the rats literally overwhelm Starro and his army. And in the end, Bloodsport says release all the data in the hard drive if Amanda Waller ever tries to hurt them again. But this blackmail makes no sense, because when did he have time to upload it to a secure server? I'm not sure, and just how the things just unfolded made no sense either. Now apart from those errors and a few more contrivances, I really don't have much else to complain about, because this movie was genuinely entertaining and it was unexpectedly dark and humorous. I would even say that this is the best movie in the DCEU so far. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below.